Hello everybody. Today we are starting a game called Opus Magnum. It's created by developer Zachtronics, who has made a lot of really great puzzle games. Like just real good, like cerebral, thinky, fun time games. This one's probably going to be a one-off today because, well, the games are incredibly fun. The puzzle solutions take a long time of just sitting around and just thinking, and while that's fun to do, it's not so much fun to actually watch because you don't want to see me spend 20 minutes on a single puzzle solution. So I've played through a little bit of it previously, and I've just reset all the progress so that you can actually get like the full experience right now. So let's just start right now. Let's start with the transmutation lab rules. Oops. Transmutation lab rules. Access is restricted to graduate-level alchemical engineering students and faculty only. Any exception must be approved by the Chancellor. Keep your student alchemist permit and sigil with you at all times within the lab. No food or drinking is permitted in the lab. Do not sit or lean on transmutation engines or their related components. Please keep the area clean for everyone. That means you, Anestus. I'm amazed you put off learning how to use a transmutation engine for this long. I was concentrating on working by hand, you know that. Anateus, we're about to graduate. I know, but that's why I need you to summarize all this for me as fast as you can. These are reagents. They are the inputs for materials for doing alchemy. This is a product. Your job as an alchemist is to build machines that combine reagents into useful products. Now we just slowly watch as this creates its product right now. There we go. Understand so far? Of course, I knew this part was easy, that's why I never even worried about it. I count you as a friend, Anateus. Wait, Anateus, yeah. But sometimes you carry your genius alchemist act a little too far. Act? So let's take the first and most important part, the arm. I understand. What's next? Wait, don't rush ahead. Let me go through the material. You need to see this. Place an arm below, setting the rotation and length so the gripper is over the reagent. Then add instructions to the instruction tray below to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output. Three, drop this, then go back. Right, so arms pick up and move elemental proxies around the surface of the transmutation engine. Right, and you control their behavior with instructions. Yes, of course. Of course. Time for pivots. In some cases, you'll want an arm to rotate what it's gripping. You mean as opposed to the arm itself rotating. That's right. In those cases, you'll use pivot instructions. Place an arm below. Then add instructions to make it pick up the reagent, move it to the product output. Grab this, drop this here. A lot of the times it's like showing you exactly what you need to do in the previous one. So it's nice, but it's a little on the nose about getting you through the tutorial quickly enough. All very straightforward and simple. How nice that this is so easy for you. Why? How long did this take you to learn all this? Let's just keep going. A piston arm is a special kind of arm that can extend and retract. And presumably there are instructions that control the piston? That's right, I'll demonstrate. Place a piston arm below, then add instructions to make it pick up the reagent, move it to the product output. One of the nice things that you have to realize about using piston arms like that is that you have to find a spot where these two areas intersect, because if I move this to here, for instance, even if I shorten this down, there's no point at which these 2 points will intersect this line, so I can't ever drop it in this hexagon. Oh, and we get the reset instruction as well. The reset instruction will make an arm drop any held atoms and reset to its initial position, initial rotation, length, and position. In this lesson, the drop instruction is disabled. You must use the reset instruction instead. But one of the nice things about being able to determine where things are on this is, since it's a hexagon, you can always determine, like, this is 1, this is 2, so you only need 2 rotations of the arm in order to do it. But unfortunately, you can't actually get multiple instructions at the same point, so I have to do a separate instruction after it in order to retract it back for it to do that. It's nothing too bad, but it makes it feel a little bit slower than it should be. Wait, oops. Oh, extend. I need to retract. It's the wrong key. Like that. So it can't move length and rotate at the same time. I see. Piston arms can reach areas you can't with a normal arm. That's what makes them so useful. They cost a little more than regular arms, though. And I can use the reset instruction to make an arm return to its initial state from wherever it is. That's convenient. Just remember, the reset instruction takes the same amount of time it would take to issue those individual instructions. Well, yes, of course it will. Of course. What's next? Next we have tracks, which are like paths you can place on the board. It's easier to show you. Create a track between the reagent and the product, then place an arm on the track and add instructions to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output. It goes on the plus side, so it's a negative and a positive, and it just tells you which direction to actually put in there to make it rotate along one of those. It becomes a little confusing if you decide to make it a circle. Like this one right here. Let's see. This one's 4, and a reset. Should do it. Once again, it's basically showing you the other, what you should be doing with the other one over on the other side, and the same instructions. I see. When you place an arm on a track, the arm can move forward or backwards along the path. Tracks can be quite powerful, but I'm still learning how to use them efficiently in my designs. Could you put multiple arms onto a single track? I think so. I've never thought to try that. I'll have to experiment later. To perform transmutations, we use glyphs. For example, say I want to calcify an element. You'd place a glyph of calcification on the board and move the element you want to calcify over it. Wait, Anateus. I mean, yes, that's correct. But at least let me get through the explanation first. I got all the explanation I needed. Time to actually do alchemy now instead of just moving elements. Use a piston arm and a glyph of calcification to turn the reagent, a fire atom, into a product, a salt atom, and move it to the product output. in and reset. I think that's right. Oh, I know, it's slightly too far out. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Since it doesn't actually pass through that entirely, it goes into like the in-between section. You have to do it right here. It's quite fast, this glyph. Yes, welcome to modern alchemical engineering. How many transmutations are available as glyphs? Most of the common ones so far. There's ongoing research to develop more, which you would know if you paid any attention to recent developments in your field. Yo, what kind of jabroni doesn't keep up with regular research in his active field? This must be the glyph of bonding. It is. To use it, actually, why don't you show me how it works? It seems like that's the way things are going here. Very well. Combine these salt atoms, which doesn't even make sense as a sentence, because salt is sodium and chloride put together, but okay, whatever. This one, 3 has to go counterclockwise, and 4 has to go clockwise. Let's see. It'll drop and bond, which means I need a space right there. If it goes up like this, that means you need to rotate it clockwise once. There we go. And that's the reset. Okay. Yeah, this one is not exactly the same, which is nice because it doesn't give you the direction, the answer right away. Transmutation engine makes alchemical engineering far simpler. You could have been using it the whole time, but I'm glad I did things the hard way for so long. I hope you're not like this in real life, Anateus. But this is real life. Stabilized water. Opposed to that unstable water. I think that's everything you need to know to use the transmutation engine effectively. I'll make one more product to make sure I get it. Oh, the building area, parts tray, and instruction tray can all be panned by right-clicking anywhere within them dragging. If you have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you can use that to scroll vertically through the parts and instruction trays. Okay. Product... Two of these. This one's not going to be super efficient, but at least it'll work. This is just to get us out of the tutorials area. Let's see, that's 3. Oops. Oh wait, I need to actually bond them first. There we go. Bond that, and then on the second one I'll just switch it around a little bit. Actually, if I want to make this super efficient, I can do it like this. grab 1, 2, and then reset. So then I want to rotate here. No, wrong direction. Rotate here. Rotate this counterclockwise. That should be it. Oh, okay. I've just got one of these. This one's up a little bit too far. Like that. There we go. Yeah. So what are your plans after you graduate? I think I'll be a head alchemist for one of the August houses. That's bold, right out of school? Why not? True enough, no ambition could be too great for you. And yourself? I like it here. I think I'll stick around and hopefully become a professor. You do seem to have an affinity for teaching. Think so? Well then may each of us realize his Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum. I've always found that to be a rather pretentious term, but I agree with the sentiment at least. Why are you laughing? Anateus Vaya found something pretentious? Tell me more. Hey, we got a new building now. Letter of congratulations. Dear Anateus, congratulations on your appointment to the position of head alchemist to the House Van Tassen. I'm very pleased to see you find a position in line with your talents and abilities. As you prepare to leave the academic life, I want to offer a word of advice. The politics of the city are much harsher and more dangerous than those of the academy. You are a singularly gifted talent, and I would hate to see you get caught up in these conflicts. The alchemist's place is not to sink to the level of those around us, but to rise above them in service of our art. Best of luck to you, Nadine Tolomo, Professor and Chair, College of Alchemical Engineering, Imperial University. Van Tassen's new alchemist. So how did it go? A nightmare. Armand kept going through his old stories about honor and righteousness. The Lady Van Tassen looked like she's embalmed. Frederick spilled food down the front of his shirt. What a brave man you are, surviving a formal dinner. It really is difficult, though. I can't stand the stuffiness. Armand didn't remember my name. Captain Gelt had to prompt him several times. To be fair, you only started rather recently. Yes, I suppose it's too much to ask. Such a complicated, burdensome thing to remember one single name, the name of your new alchemist. The one who graduated at the top of his class from the College of Alchemical Engineering. Anateus. See, you remember my name just fine. I think Armand would know my name. Keeping in mind I've been here my whole life. Maybe next time you can go in my place. He might not even realize it's a different person. Alchemist, provisioner, which were you again? Yes. You'll get us in trouble. I've been doing this for years. 10 refined gold. Well, this is an odd first project. I feel like someone's having a laugh at my expense. Why, were you asked to create the Philosopher's Stone? Close, actually. One more guess. Transform lead into gold. Yes, apparently there's an old Van Tassen lead mine, and wouldn't it be better if it produced gold instead? Armand suggested it so casually. Sounds wonderful. Time to put your university degree to the test. The glyph of projection consumes an atom of quicksilver and promotes an atom of metal to its next highest form. By doing this repeatedly, even lead, the basest metal, can be transformed into the finest gold. Yes, but then that totally devalues the entire point of gold because you get rid of its scarcity, and that's how economies collapse. Everything around us is made from a combination of a small number of underlying elements. By studying these elements and their transmutations, the alchemist learns to understand the workings of the universe itself. We've got air, fire, water, earth, salt. The central element, salt. Mors inviate, the life and death. Lead's the basis, so it needs 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 quicksilvers to get up to gold, the highest. Let's see. Okay, Okay, so first things first, let's get this out. I'm gonna put this here. Get this all set up. Take this clockwise. And we're going to hold it there for a while. But seeing what he was talking about with multi-track, well, multi-arm tracks, that's something I want to try out with this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if I put 5 on here, whoops, I need to... grab this first because I need the actual Quicksilver. So doing a base motion like this, it would be you need to go along the... This is what I'm talking about a little bit. Is it going down this way towards the plus? I think so. Let me just... Oh, all products must be placed. There we go. Yes, okay, it does. This first one is simple, just put it down like that. One of the important things is that if things are moving, they must all move at the same time if they're this close together. Otherwise, you're just going to have things run into one another. This does mean that I can... This moves forward, this can grab... But yeah, it's just repeating this over and over again. But also probably technically I'm gonna have to drop this one down here. It doesn't matter for the first round, but for every subsequent round it might. Let's see. Oh, and I can't do a reset because if I do a reset, it'll try and travel back up in the incorrect direction. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I forgot to do a... Drop that right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I can't do that because it forces it to go along with this direction. This one's just another clockwise, and then a reset. Oh, I dropped it in the same position. That's why. Oh, didn't like that one. Plus it didn't... Let's go through this step. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to give it a second. Find the actual there. Oh, everything is one shifted off, so I have to put a last set of these right here. And this methodology is just much faster than having one arm keep rotating back and forth over and over again. Cool. Can you make lead into gold? I can scarcely believe it. Well, at least it's finished with now. It's like asking a fish if it can swim. You're taking this remarkably poorly, Antaeus. I was expecting a challenge, that's all. Sounds like you wanted a chance to show off. I'm not sure I'd go that far. And now, oh Jesus, we got a bunch. Let's just go next. Face powder. Have you seen the Lady Van Tassen lately? A few days ago, why? Did you notice how pale her face is? Oh, she's well known for her pallor. Why, did someone ask you to do something about it? Armand himself did. It seems it's gotten worse lately. People are whispering about her health. That's unfortunate. The lady hasn't had an easy time of things. I'd hate to see her slandered on top of it all. Gotta make some salty earth. But we only get one earth rune. Okay. Now we gotta do bonding first. One of the simple ones from the beginning. Just like this. Ah yes, okay, so here. No, it's not gonna work. It needs to be up a little bit so that I can actually let's see, go up. Grab, rotate counterclockwise to there. Actually, technically, I want to be efficient about this. Grab, retract, and then this one will be rotate counterclockwise, then grab. The calcification rune there. just, let's see, reset. That bonds. Then we'll just have to counterclockwise rotate once more for this one. That'll be there, there. You're pointing up, so we need to rotate that clockwise. And that should be the next set. Okay, let's see how that works. Yep, that works. This should help the lady's face look less pale, though it's quite a superficial solution. Who can really say what troubles Lady Van Tassen? It's not for us to know. Have you ever heard of her speak? She didn't say a word during the dinner I went to. I remember her speaking to me once or twice when I was a child. Odd. Just another one of the many Van Tassen mysteries, I suppose. One gets used to them after a while. Waterproof sealant. Do you know much about ships, Concordia? Our merchant fleet delivers goods from overseas about once a month. Why? Captain Gelt told me they used to have some kind of substance they put on the hulls so they don't rot. I don't know anything about it. Have you ever been on a ship? I haven't, no. You? Not at all. Sounds ghastly, being tossed around on the ocean, then getting eaten by sea monsters, in that order. I'm not sure all sea voyages are like that. Enough of them are. The glyph of multi-bonding has occurred! It can create up to 3 bonds at once. Let's see. Okay, waterproof sealant. Elemental water and 2 airs. Okay. Okay, so rotating off of the central axis. Okay. Go like that and then do a drop right there. I wonder if this works. I wonder if you would have to use this at all. If you do 2 of these single bonds. Okay, let's see. Take a track, run it like this. And then do, let's see. So this one would move forward. Grab, forward. Grab. Actually, it probably would just be better if I did it like this. Go for multi-bonding just to get it all at the same time. There we go. just take the, let's see, there it goes here. Drop that into there, drop that into there. I wonder if this would work. Okay, yeah, that would work. Go like that. Actually, I wonder if I do it like... Nah, it's not gonna work. I have to put it up like this. So then when it rotates, it goes up like that, and then it'll look up. Okay, that makes sense. I think this will work. No, wrong direction. That's counterclockwise. You need to do it clockwise. Yep, there we go. With the sealant ready, the fleet should soon be ready to set sail and bring back, well, whatever it brings. Loaded with all kinds of things. Cloth, pottery, mineral ores, rare herbs, strange stones, sometimes even animals. Sounds like a good business. I'm not so sure. Those contracts were drawn up centuries ago. I doubt even Armage knows the details. Oh, we just listen. Hangover cure. If I'd known I was going to be tasked with curing a hangover. Oh, I bet it was... I know who asked you for that. It was Captain Gelt, wasn't it? How'd you guess? It would be good for him to at least be somewhat functional in the mornings. Yes, seems prudent for the head of security for the entire house not to be totally incapacitated on a regular basis. Let's not go too far. This is salt water. This is just salt water. Okay, I get it. Oh, but it wants... The nice thing is that the graspers can all occupy the same space. So if I have multiple in here like this, that'll make it easy. Yeah, there's only another part. Okay, so I can't do that. goes up to here. Can I push it out twice? Nope, only 3. Okay, so this would be here then. Nah, that's not gonna work either. Dang, I wanted this one to be open because I can just run the salt through it. But I don't know if it's like this. If I try switching this over here a little bit. Yeah, that's actually much better. Drop that there. In, to the side, out, salt, salt. The salt. I wonder if I do this, does it actually pass through this glyph? Or does it, like, not technically enter the hexagon? Let's see. Because if it doesn't technically enter the hexagon, that'll make this next part really easy. It does not enter the hexagon. Okay. Okay, good. I can select multiple things at the same time. I may have to shift this down just a touch, like over here or something, just so that I can do this. Let's see. Center grab. Maybe I could do it like that, and then just have this go like this. Let's see. This will grab this. Something like that. Nah, it's not gonna work. I need it to be. There you go. This, so then that works. It's along the plus direction, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just reset. This also technically could be much, much faster if I had like another rotating system on here with just more and more of these just going over and over again. But I'm keeping this relatively simple because I'm not looking for super efficiency at this point, plus that would require a whole bunch of testing, and I just want to be able to see what the rest of this looks like. Ah, this one is the 3 before it can reset. Okay, that works. See how this works. Ah, it doesn't like being... Oh. Doesn't like... It bonds it immediately when it goes into there. Ah, okay. Problem is I don't want to add another rotation into it. I could just actually make this one just slightly slower by doing a retraction and then that, and that should technically... Nope, still too quick. There we go. So this will be the point when that actually all connects up. So this would be grab, rotate, and then just reset. Oh, sorry, it went off. Oh. There we go. Huh. These are days when I could use such cure myself. Here, have some. What? This isn't for me. And Anateus, if you get caught, it's fine. There's a secret. My amazing ego cure is water. Just plain water? Captain Gelt has no idea, but apparently he loves it. Works wonders, he says. That's rather funny. Also, I'll never trust an alchemist again. You shouldn't. Airship fuel time. Captain Gelt asks for something to put in the Van Tassen airship. Apparently it's out of fuel. Oh, that old thing? First time I've heard someone say that old thing in reference to an airship. Last time I remembered the airship actually in the air was the celebration for Frederick's birth. Clearly Frederick disappointed his grandfather so much they never took it out again. Ha, more likely it's simply been out of fuel this whole time. This whole time? Are you serious? After the old head alchemist died, we had an interim one for a while who was not great. You gotta make the spicy salt now. Hmm. Okay, so there has to be 2-2 bondings. And it also has to be in this shape. Just checking, I can't put that over that. Otherwise I would just do a rapid bonding sequence with multiples of these. I don't think that works like that. Okay, let's see. It does technically ask for give you 3, so I'm wondering if, let's see, there's this third part in here that I'm thinking of, because we just do a single bonding section where we just make the subunit of a fire and a salt. Ah, I know one way I could do it. Okay, so we have fire here. Fire like this, and we'll just make fire subunits over and over again. We just bond these over and over again. Then we take these fire subunits, move them slightly over, attach 2 salts onto them, and then put it as the output. I just want to try something. So let's see, number 3. Just rotate a bunch. See if it... Okay, it can't technically work. Oh, but I can't... Yeah, that'll stop. Okay, let's see. This won't be better. No. So if I do just continuous grabs, rotates, and releases. Ah, but the problem is in the first one, because then you rotate it twice. This would actually just be better with another train. These numbers start getting a little bit smaller. Towards the positive, I think. Yeah, okay. You do 2 movements for each of these every time. Actually, if I just do a reset, it's much easier. Forward, back, continuous reciprocations. And after that drops, I can move this to here. I don't think I can put separate bonding sites like into here like this. Yeah, there's already something there. Wait, I don't need 2 of these, I can use just 1. There we go, just offset it by 1. If I actually move this up like this, then it makes the secondary bonding a lot easier, because I just put a salt here, put a salt here, rotate it, and then it forms the final product. Bottom. Should still technically correct. Oh, okay, no problem with. That back. Okay. So it goes like this. It's only 2. Maybe if I go a second time like that. Yeah, there you go. And then I can put Two bonding goes like this. And then the salts can go in here. I just need to figure out how to rotate it out. I mean, double technically, I could just do this. Grab, pull back, and then drop, and then put back forward. Yeah, that seems right. My only fear is that there's going to be a collision right at this point, but I'm not sure. The first thing is obviously it's just two grabs here. Clockwise rotate, clockwise rotate. The other one is counterclockwise rotates. Oh no, it was. Had the wrong direction the first time. The second time, I mean. Yeah, see, that was what I was afraid of. Let's see. I could just delay this like half a second. So close. Simple enough. Now the Van Tasten airship can take to the skies again. Sure, as long as we can find someone to pilot it. Doesn't seem too complicated. How about me? How about Captain Gelt or Frederick? That's a disturbing thought. Maybe we should pretend the airship is still out of fuel. Precision machine oil. Oh dear, oh dear. What is it now? Apparently Armand arranged for Frederick to go on a date with a young lady from another house. Oh dear. And now I have to make some machine oil. You... what? For the observatory, Frederick tried to take her there, but everything was rusted solid. Of course. Even better, Clara, the young lady, is from House Sordia. He was probably hoping to prove our observatory is just as good as theirs. Oh, she must have been tremendously impressed all around. Looks like more alchemical transmutations. Okay, let's see. So we only have to do a tin. Yeah, that's tin. So it's a single quicksilver transmutation. Okay. Problem with this one is that it's at 100-degree angle bondage, so I can't have any of these at 60 degrees. How many of these do I have? I only have one lead input. Okay, so the only annoying thing is that I have to be able to... I can't make a subunit of this is the only problem, because what I have to do is I have to get two of these bound and then bound another one on the other side. So something like this basically. And just have the other one right there with the water being in the center. Actually probably more like this and just pushing it outwards one and then rotating upwards to where it should be. What I'm thinking I could actually do is piston pushes out, lets go, this bonds, then this pushes that way, bonds again, and then this can rotate back up before it does the whole thing again. Okay, let's try that out for a quick sec. Okay, so one will be grab, push, release, wait some number of seconds, so like 1 or 2, and then grab again, and rotate counterclockwise. No, that's clockwise. Counterclockwise. That actually should work. But what I need to do now is just get both of these onto each side. Honestly, I think it's probably going to be just something like this, where we have a Mercury just getting constantly put into there. I could do a piston right here, just takes one from here. Piston right here, takes one from there, goes up like that. So we've got the water thrusting, the water reciprocal thrusting arm going into here, which will also do the rotation. We've got the mercury reciprocal thrusting arm, and then the lead reciprocal thrusting arm, and then these two movement arms for the final tin product. Okay, I'll make 3 grab first, because it has a longer way to travel, so it'll take longer. One thing I want to check real quick is can the arm move over the central piston body? So 3, I just want to rotate clockwise twice just to check. Yes, it can. But I can't do that because there's a lead here, so I'd have to just do it like this, and I can't hit this body with the atom, so it has to be back 2. Okay, grab, drop. Oh, this isn't what I think it did. Let's see. Maybe this one? No. Oh no, it'll do it automatically. I'm thinking something different. Oh, I gotta actually set up 2 first. Retract. I don't think this is gonna work either. Yeah. Must be retract, retract. Or it can actually do it. Oh, that's too many retracts. Wait, no, I don't want it to do that. I want it to do not buffer. When starting the transmission engine, all instruction sequences are automatically padded so they have the same period as the longest instruction sequence in the solution, which ensures that all arms are kept in sync. By placing a period in a override instruction at the end of an instruction sequence, the period of the solution can be artificially increased. Okay, yeah, so I just have to put this here. That is in fact not what I wanted. don't do anything. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do it manually. Let go, retract, and then just repeat. Let's see if this works. Grab. I think I can actually rotate this counterclockwise. Release. Ah, no, dang it. That's annoying. My desire for having a compact system is kind of biting me in the butt. This out. Okay, I gotta move these way out here. I gotta move the 6 to grab. And this lets go and push out 1. Oh, 6S, let's go. Okay. That works. Those work. Push forward. Oh, that's a bond breaker. That's why. One. Rotate. think getting rid of these is probably the best bet. Oh no, I have to do it once. Just so the second one can come back out. Getting rid of that. One, grab, rotate. Needs to pivot counterclockwise and then reset. Whoa, what is 4 doing? Oh, yeah, I didn't. Does everything have... Reset's what it should be? This is gonna be horribly slow. There's so much, and there's so much space right here where things could be done much more efficiently. It is both slow. It's like it's slow, big, and costs a lot. The trifecta of bad. Well, Frederick's date at the observatory ought to go better now. Maybe he and Clara could have a do-over. I don't think it works like that. Do you see any other choices? For Clara Soria? I believe House Colvin has a young man around Frederick's age. Maybe that's what Armand is trying to prevent, no? Quite likely. Pity he has only Frederick to work with. One can only play the game with the pieces one has. Oh, wow. Sigmar's Garden. Seeing your transmutation engine in action is giving me fond memories of playing Sigmar's Garden. Sigmar's what? You've never played Sigmar's Garden? I thought everyone knew this game. You put the marbles in a certain pattern and... Marbles? Isn't that what these are? These are elemental proxies, glass spheres that represent various types of atoms. Little glass spheres are commonly known as marbles. We never call them marbles. To anyone that's not a highly trained alchemist, that's what they are. Now why don't you give Sigmar's Garden a try? Fine, I suppose. Okay. How do I... put the marbles in a certain pattern and... Oh, here we go. Woo! I was severely confused because there was no instructions. Okay, clearing marbles. Your goal is to clear the board. Select a marble and then pick a matching marbles and remove them both from the board. Marble is only free if it has 3 contiguous empty spaces next to it. Luckily, spaces off the board count as empty spaces. 4 cardinal elements match with the others of the same type. Salt matches any of the cardinal elements or with itself. Vitae and mortis will only match their opposite. The metals match with quicksilver, but only in the order of transmutation from lead to gold. This one's a little confusing because I'm not sure if it'll transmute it or if it'll just... Okay, let's just try. Okay. gold at the center. It's weird that one of these was blocked off right from the beginning. Metals match with Quicksilver, but only in the order of their transmutation from lead to gold. Oh, this is Vis Immortis. Oh, I thought that was something else. Okay, so that's salt. Probably need to do this one just so I can free up this other earth. This one's tricky. That's gonna just get another one of those, and I don't need that. That here will do another water. But this one will actually not get me anything, because I need to get rid of this Quicksilver. Quicksilver match with Quicksilver? No, it's just metals. It's a salt and an earth. This one and this one, so I can match this with this. And it does not free this up, I don't know why. That is tin, right? Yeah, it's tin. It has 3 contiguous. I don't know why this slot isn't opening up, because it has technically 5 open. That's done with. Let's see. Looks like it has to be this one, because it's the only one that opens up an earth. Thirst opens up this one. These two open up. Those salts can get rid of some stuff. This life can get rid of this death. This fire can get rid of this fire. The 2 airs can get rid of each other. Waters can get rid of each other. The salt can get rid of this fire into this air. Into this. Okay, so this one can be lead. Oh, okay, I understand now. If there's lead anywhere on the board, then I can't do the next one. Okay, that makes more sense. this makes much more sense now. Earth. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These two fires will cancel each other out. Air here. Oh, it's silver. Ah, dang it. That one was a lot closer. I think I understand this much better now. Salt you want to save if you have no other option. Because they can cancel everything else out, including themselves, so they're super versatile. You want to get those done as soon as you can. This one is, yeah, it's one of the metals. I think is iron. Yeah, it's lead, tin, iron, copper, silver, gold. This one's probably, does either of them open up another? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need to get a mortise opened up. This one open up. Three. There we go. One, two. Oh no, there's a spare water. That's horrible. Yeah, I have to clear the board. Crap. So let's see, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 5 of these. I mean, 4 of these. So yeah, I just have to make sure that I do not create an odd number. Okay, so this one, so I can free up that. I actually think it has to be this one because I need to free up both of these earths in order to actually do anything. So if we do this, I will get nothing on that, and I will get a life for this. So if we put, God, let's see. This is a totally different thought process than I've had for the past hour and a half making puzzle games. So I need to get rid of this earth. I want to do that by canceling both of these out. Which one's based on one? With the H? What is that? Oh no, I already got rid of iron, so it'd have to be tin next. Oh god, it's so deep. Yikes. Means I have to get rid of these fires. Get rid of this air. This is just such a... Ooh, this is a terrible position. Yeah, there's no way to do this one. Getting these is like the toppest priority. This one's actually not a problem anymore because it doesn't block anything at all. Neither does this one. These three aren't actually... Well, this one's a problem, but I don't need to just get to this one, so... That's the stairs. Oh, that's a life. I thought that was a Quicksilver. There we go, that frees that up. This one feels a lot easier than the previous one. Yeah, now everything's pretty much open. There we go. Fun, isn't it? This is not at all how alchemy works. The cardinal elements, for example. It's just a little amusement, Antaeus. When we were children, we used to sneak in here and play it when the alchemist was away. What? You were totally unsupervised near the transmutation engine? We only used the marbles, Amadeus. Calm yourself. They're not marbles. They're representations of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. They're also little glass spheres. I'll flick one at you. Ah, stop it. You can't play with delicate equipment like this. They're far cheaper than the rest of your kit, you know, being that they are marbles. I'd still appreciate if you didn't treat them so casually. Well, we did it for years. You really had no idea about Sigmar's Garden? Not at all. Why would the university bother teaching something so frivolous? I will do one more game, and whether I succeed or fail, I'll continue on with the actual puzzles. Because this is super fun, but, like, there's other gameplay to be had. Oh, dang, I should have. Can't be so hasty, even though it didn't technically mess me up this time. This doesn't open up anything. I have to get to a Quicksilver somewhere. That. Now that'll actually open open up stuff. Let's open up a fire. And another quicksilver. I just gotta remember to get rid of a single air later on using a salt. Ah, dang it. Yeah, okay. That's fun. I'll probably play that later, like off stream. But I at least want to get through level 2 before I stop, because it'll give a good overview of the entirety of the game. Do you know exactly how old Armand is? Both he and the lady are rather advanced in age, and Frederick is the only possible heir. As Armand's only surviving grandson, he would be difficult to oppose. There are some other claimants from distant branches of the family, but they're weak. What brought this on? Promise not to tell anyone, but I was asked to make a tonic in assisting in regulating an irregular heartbeat. Oh, Armand. Hopefully you set up everything for an orderly succession of power after he's gone. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I do intend to keep him healthy. Huh. I like how this is distilled water, air quotes, but it has 2 salts attached to it. This is salt water. So if I do a single pull this way, attach... No, I can't do it. What I want to do is probably a single push out. So if I grab and push, would this work? Yes, it would. Okay. It only comes out until there's nothing left on it. Okay. Push this out 1, then that would make this, So I have to get the life essence into both of these slots. It's not gonna fit in that way. I mean, like the easiest way would just be doing something like this. actually the easiest way would just be doing something like this. The only problem is that creates a major gap in which one can actually attach to it, because this is 1, 2, this is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They both take the same amount of time, and I can't attach both of them at the same time. Secondary thing of trying to actually get this out. I wonder if I do it, get this out of the way. If I do it downwards instead of upwards, that'll be a lot easier. Would be grab, move, and then this one would be grab, move. I think will also work. Nope. Need to space it out one more. Also put it the correct direction. Oh, I actually have to tell it to let go. Ah, dang it. I have to go back one step. So if I just rotate like that, then oh, there we go. Rotate it around this axis. Only need 2, and then reset, and that should be it. Oh, oops. Oh, okay. There we go. Ah, I did get it very quick though. That's nice. There, that should do it. One healthy-ish patriarch for the House Van Tessen, as ordered. Long live the Patriarch Armand. Yeah, long live, I guess. You don't seem particularly enthusiastic. I do think it's good if he stays alive. After all, he pays for everything around here. You did well to show a little more appreciation for your house. I mean, like, he gives me money and stuff, but do I really care if he stays alive? A little boost at the necessary time. What do you want about? A little boost at the necessary time is how he put it. Who put what? Armand are worried about Frederick. Rightly so, I would say. Particularly, he wonders if Frederick will be able to produce an heir. Oh. I'm to make him a potion that will give him a boost at the necessary time. I get it. It's not so unusual, really. Stamina potions have long been used for such purposes. Is the stamina potion blue and pill-shaped? I'm not thinking that's the issue for me. It's not making it the issue for me. It's thinking about it. You know, you should know better than to use your imagination in cases like this. Just focus on the work. Block that out of your brain. Don't even go close to those thoughts. You don't want to have to think about your patriarch's son ding dong. Oh god, no! Okay, let's see. That is iron, so I'm going to have to transmute this 3 times. Also, it's at another 180 degree bond, so this is going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to take 3 to get to this iron. And base lead. Do we start with... Yeah, we start with base lead. Why do we always start with lead? Where do we get this much lead? Jesus. Let's see. The easiest way I see to do this would just be grabbing onto the central water and then rotating around that, but I don't think it'll let me because any sort of attempts to rotate this will cause it to hit. It'll just hit on the central gripping area. For instance, if I do this and then I say rotate it once, it'll cause this to rotate over to here. And then if I say do it again, it'll hit this. So I'm probably going to need to do a piston arm. That'll give this a... Yeah, if I do a piston arm on a track system like this... Actually, it doesn't need to be a piston arm, it can just be a 2 wide arm. There we go. Though this is only the case if I have it like this. So I can actually rotate twice. The only other secondary problem is trying to figure out how to attach it properly. to the central area by getting this lead into the correct position. Just gonna put this over here for now. So in order to do this properly, we have to have it something like this. This goes into here, takes this, puts into here, goes through the whole process, puts into here. This is gonna be difficult. Maybe I should try going for the topward dimension instead of the bottom, because then it can go with this here. You can then take now I can't push it forward more because it's right, that's right there. So maybe if I do it like this, it'll be better. No, that's not gonna work either because that's gonna have to push into there. This is tricky. But yeah, this is the part of the game where I'm talking about where this is going to take like 20 minutes of just sitting here, looking at it, thinking, and going through very small iterations and testing over and over and over again to try and figure out the correct solution. Well, a correct solution. Because if I want it to be like super all over the place and just everywhere, I can make it really big or just do something like, let's see. This goes here. Put this into here. Push out. Done, done. 1, 2. That actually might work. This still leads to my second problem of how do I actually get it out? Technically, I don't even have to have this here. I could also have this connected up to here, because I think I can, yeah, I can reach it all the way down there. Let's push one forward. Just to make sure. And double technically I could just have this push 2 out instead of 1. Okay, so 1 grabs. Goes plus, plus, plus. And then rotates it 3 times. and then afterwards it'll just take it to right about here. So that's 3 rotations put into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go 5. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And then let go and go back. So then afterwards, 2 just needs to wait. So this grabs, moves forward. This extends twice. 3 doesn't have to do this over there. Pushing this outward. Let's see. Grab. Extend. This up here can just be your good old standard double sideways, back and forth, reciprocating. Actually, I don't even have to do that. Mercury goes here. Grip, extend, reset. Just repeat that twice. And I'm sure there's like a minutia faster rate in there. Definitely with the 5, it's faster doing a train on them like that, but when it's just 2, I think it's easier just doing it this way. I'm just going to test it out to see how it works right now. 3. It's definitely gonna have to be retracted in 1. Actually, I could do this with, I don't have to use the same one on both of them. And then just have this one do that. 5 retracts in. Then rotates counterclockwise twice. Out twice. And then reset position. I thought this would do this. Why did this convert quick? Just because it didn't drop with the 3? Yeah, it didn't drop with the 3. Oh, I know why. Oops, got that backwards. Though I do have to reset with this one. One, two. Yeah, it's 2. Why am I getting copper out of this? Oh, because it's taking too long, that's why. Putting a grab right here. There we go. Right after this one is when number 2 should have another push out. So right here. Oh, can this not extend any further? Nope, it cannot. Ah, butts. Okay, let's just get that in. Get this whole projection over 1. Hopefully this will work. Now it still can only do 2. That's annoying. Maybe instead of doing it like that, I can rotate this sideways like this. This is just the same thing. I just deleted all of that. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. This is just the same thing, but in a different, but rotated. So if I do it like this, then that probably means that. There we go. Come on. Pushing here, pushing here. There we go. This will work. grab that here. Swing, swing, swing. That should actually have enough room for both of those. And then the secondary one right here. That'll push that over the third time. So 1 and 2. This will do the double binding. After this, scoots this one over. Yep, that works. Just grab, push, reset, repeat once more. 4 is just grab, push, and then reset. 5 is pull this. Wait now. Grab 2 counterclockwise rotations. Moves this all the way over to here. It rotates twice. The problem is that this is so unwieldy. It's such a huge molecule. Also, this could probably be screwed in one. No, it couldn't, because it has to be too away from that. That's just going to add a secondary procedure, and this thing is like the limiting factor in this entire reaction. Let's just do this for right now. I just want to take a look at what it looks like. The heck? Why does this have in there? No, this should be down here. This one doesn't have to be so far back. Number 4 can just take a quick little break. There we go. Nope, still doesn't like it. Guess I'll just have to move these 2 back 1. Give this a double push out. Oh, it's just too far ahead. Okay. 2 did that a little bit too early. This one's supposed to be like right over here. Oh my god, it's still gonna collide. Oof. Okay, that actually worked. Yeah, I can only go that far. What I wanted to do is to go back before it does. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I can just put a reset here instead of let go. Oh, I know I already did that. This should be stopped here. This should be pull, pull. Actually, what am I doing? I put it like this. Put this like this. No, it's not right. It has to be here. So it's like that. And then just have a secondary one. Working on the diagonal is a little bit more tricky than working on the horizontal. I could probably just do it like this and then have it. Another idea is instead of having this rotate like this, I could just have it rotate like. No, yeah, that'll work. It's still not going to be in contact with this 3 area right here, but it also means that I can move this slightly over. Go 1, 2. Yeah, and then number 7 will. Number 6 doesn't have to do anything. And there's number 6. So after 1 drops, oh yeah, I gotta replace the opposite direction ones. So they have to be 2 clockwise instead of 2 counterclockwise. And then, that needs to retract twice. 1, 2, yeah. I don't know why I have this one in there. So it's push, push, retract, retract, and then reset. It should be correct. Five needs to be reset, that's why. Oh, is it still connected to 2? Oh, that's why. There's a couple, let's see, there's a couple steps in there that... This part right here, this is when I can start pulling back. There you go. Although, look at it. This can be right here. And it decreases the area just a little bit. Double technically could just be on the same thing where it would be on the same side, that would decrease it even more. And just return the menu. I hope Frederick enjoys that potion. Ugh. And Armand must believe Frederick's marriage is close at hand. Really? Really? Will it be young ladies from House? Will it be the young lady from House Soria? I was just speculating. How exciting! The city would celebrate for days the union of House Van Tassen and House Soria. As provisioner, you'd have a lot of work to do. Yes, but it would be fun. Be for a wedding. It would be quite fun. You arranged the party in the streets. I arranged the party in the streets. God dang it. Why do you have to make that joke? Oh dear. Yes. Well. An act of aggression. That's when I decided we need to re-inventory everything in the building. You should have seen the look on Armand's face. Anatias, are you paying attention? That answers that question. What? You're moping. I am not moping. I'm merely moodily dejected. And what has the great alchemist of House Van Tassen so moodily dejected? Nothing. I mean, I'm thinking about why I'm here. You're here because you're our alchemist. I mean in the larger sense. The alchemist is here, isn't he? Captain Gelt! What can I do for you? Your presence is required in the main hall. It is a matter of some urgency. What happened? An aggressive move from another house has taken us by surprise. We need to respond immediately. My alchemy is at your disposal. You almost sound excited. I am. Finally, something significant is happening. Preface. Alchemy is the highest art. Its practitioners guide the course of humanity. Throughout the ages, alchemists have steered society, advised kings and queens, and otherwise shaped the world around them. By choosing to dedicate your life to the study of alchemical engineering, you have taken the first step towards becoming a steward of this supreme knowledge and a guardian of its illustrious history. House Colvan? That's unfortunate. I will have to lodge a formal protest. Shall I begin developing weapons for a counterattack? Something like a flame grenade with... I doubt that will be necessary. It's not uncommon for houses to renegotiate territory this way. But they've taken over multiple buildings of ours without any resistance. They'll stop pushing forward soon and attempt to reinforce the new borders. That's how it goes with this sort of thing. We should push back at least a little bit. We wouldn't want to look weak after all. I'll execute a limited rearguard action with forces stationed in the area. That's all? Listen, House Colvan doesn't want full-on battle any more than we do. We'll trade a few streets and that should be the end of it. I believe young Taros Colvan is the head of the family now. He is keen to test our response. I will send a message to him and we will settle this like honorable houses. Taros, he was a bright boy. Yes, I'm sure he'll listen to reason. Taros wants your stuff, dude. Taros wants only your stuff. More Sigmar's Garden. Hair product, rocket propellant, mist of incapacitation, and an explosive file. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it for today because, judging by the couple of last ones, these puzzles are gonna get extremely faster and extremely more like time consuming in their intensity. By the point that we reach like four, each one is probably gonna take like half an hour by itself. And considering the fact that there's like, let's see, like 10, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 per chapter, not including like these couple of ones. So that's like a good 2 hours per, good 2 to 3 hours per section of this, assuming that amount. But yeah, this was just going to be a one-off for today because it doesn't make for a really great streaming game. But I did want to show this game off to those who would find it interesting. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really great like puzzle game. It forces you to think about efficiency as high as possible, and just like the various methodologies that you have at your disposal in like interesting ways. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Hope you had a good time. See you later. Bye bye.